her back?
There's like a raffle ticket up there, and we'll draw it kind of at the end if you're interested. They are slightly used, so whatever that means for you.
All right, Shambali won the end. That was very anticlimactic for those of you that unfortunately couldn't see it.
Yeah, so that was really actually a pretty incredible game there. So right at the end, Shambali built up a lot of alt power there and just kind of held the point. There was a Sombra at one point, an EMP. I'm not going to lie, it was pretty intense fight. They managed to hold it at the last second there and really pulled it together. So very cool stuff here. Omnics, though, is not going to go down without a fight.
So I was going to say a little bit of the behind the scenes. We are working with a new setup here, so that might be what our problem is.
Hello.
Why you're not getting any stuff.
All right, so let's see what team Shambali's got. I'm thinking they're memeing a little bit with the Hanzo and Widow, which they are. So we have a so this is interesting. This is another really classic composition. We've got the Zarya, the Reinhardt. The idea being Zarya's going to throw bubbles on Rein, who's going to be very aggressive, and build up her charge, which is going to be interesting. I think what they're really going to struggle with is Omnics Junkrat here is going to do work from this position, and they don't have a whole lot to deal with that. The entire Shambali team has no way to actually get up top. And it looks like they're going to try not to worry about it and just go straight to point. I think they're going to have a little bit of difficulty with that, but Chains jumps down. And they're doing the whole wraparound from the back. That's very clever. Ink blocks, gets picked up. That's huge. They're now contesting this high ground from the high ground. Chains fell down way too early there, kind of opening it up. They chase him down. Again, neither team really taking advantage of the high ground that the other's giving them. Zerglin misses the ult. Victus going down there, misses the hook rather. Allen trying to dive in there to get some heals, which he will. And this is looking like Shambali all day long. Great hooks there. And Shambali really coming back here. Nice plays. They collect. Allen keeps up pace. It's looking pretty strong here for Shambali on their first push, making it through.
We get to see some Zarya and Rein absorbing that damage there, going in and out.
You know, I'm going to say Shambali really is using the strength of their team, which is this aggressive Reinhardt, to just push through and not give them a single second to think about how are we going to regroup, how are we going to attack. With a composition that involves an Orisa, a Diva, a Pharah, you got to have a moment to just recollect yourselves and regroup. They're not giving them that moment. Not without a very costly time spent on the payload as they're nearing the next checkpoint. Big guy's already lost his shield. He's going to pop it though. Only gets one, gets chains. Not going to be enough, but ult coming in from Zerglin on the other side. Big guy charging in fairly recklessly, but it's going to be enough. Blitzbolt's above him. Trying to get some damage in. I don't know if it's going to be enough. They cap the point. He's got to save the salt. He cannot blow this. He doesn't. He falls back. That's fine. And Pix is working on getting out of there as well.
So where would you want to hold right now in that? Because that tunnel is really difficult to deal with.
Team Omnics, you're going to want to hold just a little bit above the corner here, right as they make the turn, right where Chains toss that shield. It's a great place to hold, maybe a little bit further back. But again, Big Guy just getting super aggressive. As an Orisa, you need to save that halt, that moving back one. Nice moves by Inkblot there to persist it, but Zerglin and Pace picking up more of them, but the res coming out of Pix is going to allow Team Omnics to finally take a second to regroup and focus.
And they have just about 5 minutes left on the clock. Wow.
Yeah, a lot of time here to work with.
Yeah.
This ult out of Jolis is going to be really critical, and Karma's ability to use his Transcendence at the right time, very important. if Jolis just tosses his ult, Karma's going to completely counter it, and Blitzbolt's going to be able to shred him.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does, though. Jolis getting very aggressive. Ult comes right out of him, keeps him up, and like I said, Blitzbolt right behind him to shred him. They do a great job countering that push out of Shambali. And again, you're going to want to pull back if you're Team Omnics. You're just kind of feeding ult charge and waiting. They try and get out. It's obviously a challenge.
Let's see if they make the hold up or if they fall back more towards the payload there.
So when you're a Zarya and you've got your ult and you know that the enemy Zenyatta has not used their Transcendence, you cannot just throw it in there like that or it's going to get countered. So we'll see what they're able to do. They're definitely in a tight spot here. Zerglin's got his ult. Big Guy's got his. Might be able to do something here.
Earth Shatter.
Gets popped up.
Oh.
Somehow doesn't hit it. The Orisa pulled him up right at the right time. Inkblot picks up Jolis. Allen's trying to get the res off.
Well,
Manages to sneak it. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Big Guy, though, doing a ton of damage.
Ooh, another Orisa ult goes down but gets knocked out right away, so that didn't help a whole ton. But then we get a Zen
his
ult.
ult to keep it up. It's a little bit too late. Blitzball, huge ult there, though, to take out that Rhine, and he's cleaning up right now. Junkrat's gonna, or Roadhog's gonna go down, and Team Omnics now all of a sudden has this incredibly strong defense.
Wow.
Schauler opting for the Brigitte. Again, this is a new hero we don't see a whole lot of. I'm sure he's thinking of maybe being able to use it against the Orisa, but probably not going to happen. Blitzball doing a great job picking him up. Junkrat Tire sitting around, doesn't find anybody.
Nobody.
And in fact, he dies for that. Schauler doing a whole lot with this Brigitte.
Huh.
Kills coming in, chasing people down. Ooh, Picks goes down for that. This is looking like Shambali's going to manage to stabilize on this point and just move it forwards.
Just a little bit further.
Yeah, that's going to be
and
it
there
for
they
that.
go.
Oh, no, it's not. I take it back. Last second, Omnics charging the point. Oh, God. Why did I alt tab? Doesn't matter. I know. That's not good. Team Shambali picks up the point eventually, but that took way longer than I think they were hoping it would take.
Yeah. It's too bad Omnics didn't turn it on a little earlier there, but they had plenty of time. They were facing that last bend. They had 5 minutes left.
Yeah, that really shows that Omnics has got a lot left in the tank here, and they can definitely put up, you know, a serious challenge. I think the issue right now is keeping that string consistent.
Oh, what?
I don't know what you're asking.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Anyways, let's. It's to get in their Discord and listen to the Discord. We've thought about that.
Oh, yeah.
How many people are on there? What do we got for our total? Yeah, game. Yeah, alt tabbing's like the worst. You got like around 40.
Yeah, you got to get the keyboard with the gaming. You got to get the gaming board. Lock out the alt tab.
I know mine has it, so I'm.
Yeah, or pop it off. Yeah.
Get like a spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the keyboard probably pops
Pop it out. Yeah.
So Team Omnics running a very traditional dive comp like we've seen. They're going to be fighting against a much more stable shield build. First time seeing an Ana so far in the league. A lot of people are feeling like she's in a tight spot compared to the other heroes. Again, Team Shambali's now looking at having no strong defensive ults, and that's usually why you want a Lucio or a Zed on your team. That being said, you don't really need a strong defensive ult against that style of dive necessarily. You're not, you know, when you fight against a Zarya, it usually helps against the grabs, but we'll see what they're able to put out. So Team Omnics, definitely the underdog in this fight. Easily sees the position, launches a concussive shot, doesn't manage to connect.
You got to get that shield down before you throw that concussive in there.
I think he managed actually to shoot over it and hit the back wall.
Yeah.
Kill going down, but managed to pick up Paith. That's 2. Omnics got an opportunity here. Huge Ananade, though. She's going to fall for that.
Oh.
This is going to be a tough fight. If Team Omnics can regroup fast enough, they should be able to retake this point.
Well, they're past a 1/3 tick, going on to 2 right now.
Zerglin should fall to this Winston-Lucio combo, but Allen's right there keeping him up. His res is up, and it looks like they're going to be able to stabilize.
I felt like Omnic should have had that.
So I think what happened was they did not allow the respawns to get there in time. So the people that were on the point were dying while the respawns were coming in. So you could potentially fall back and keep them up. But if Allen's able to get his ult up, this might be a major issue for them. Blitzbolt, though, again, picks up pace with an early kill.
Good heals there.
We've got the
protected.
res. If he can get a res here, that could be major, but he's super aggressively trying to get the res. Oh, coming down. Oh, somehow gets picked up. Doesn't fly high enough. But Zerglin picking up 2 right away. Picking up 3. That's going to stabilize the point. Omnics does manage to get a couple ticks on it.
Yeah, but it's going to fall back down again. They're only at 1/3 still.
Oh, yeah, I guess they only managed to get 1 tick on that. But that was at the cost of a lot of Shambali's ults. Karma's going to have his sound barrier.
Paith is sitting on his now as well.
Yeah, both of these strong DPS ults can really do a lot. Nice position. Oh, Schaller picks him up.
Nice shot.
Tyre somehow does not manage to pick him up. Blitz is back with the ult. Huge res from Picks there. Keeps him up. Gets rejected by the D.Va ult a little bit, but I don't think it's enough. Omnics is going to be able to pick up this point.
Look at that support on that Pharah. Nice work
Nice
there.
mobility as well.
Yeah.
So
Nice shot, Blitz.
I just want to point out what may have looked like a Blitzball win there really needs to be credited to Picks, who rezzed him amongst the Tyre coming out like crazy to get him up, to put him in a position to engage again. That was huge play by the support.
As much as it was with Blitz there, the support played the biggest role of that combo right there.
So we got Team Shambali regrouping here. Definitely a little shaken by that. They opt to move off of the D.Va, which is going to cause some problems for them. They really want to be able to deal with Pharah in a couple different ways. They're hoping that the soldier's able to do that, but sometimes it's not enough, especially with the pocket with the Mercy.
Yeah, if you have pocket heal, it makes it a little difficult. Blizzard World was map number 1.
So already Blitzbolt looking to have his ult up. Ult coming down out of Paith though. Tyre's coming in. Nice move from Mercy there.
Oh, Paith running
but still
around.
able to pick him up. That's what you gotta hate that Tyre.
That Tyre.
I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe. I think that was iffy. They got the res out of the Mercy, but it definitely cost them a lot for the ult.
Yeah, well,
you don't usually want to exchange an ultimate for a regular ability.
Yeah. Well, now we've got a number of ults here that can combo off each other. I think this is going to be a pretty busy.
Yeah, Shambali's got some very strong ults.
Yeah.
It's not likely that they're going to drop yet. But Team Omnics opting for a little bit more of a divey comp, even divier than before. Blitzbolt's on Genji, but gets shredded by the Reinhardt.
The payload's just hanging there.
Omnics have got to collect and get their ults up and deal with it, but unfortunately, Shambali's just packing up their own ults as well. Really, if you're on Team Omnics, you're going to be looking to just get some DPS ults up and try and use them best you can.
We've got less than a minute and a half left.
Oh, picks up 3, but Karma doing a great job ulting that to keep it up. But all coming out of Brigitte is going to keep everybody very healthy. Followed up by the ult from Paith, trying to pick somebody up,
There
which
he
is
goes.
Karma. So, though that was an obvious victory for Shambali, they did burn quite a bit of ults, and all they have left is Allen's Mercy. And if you look at Team Omnics, they've got a number of ults very close right now, and we're going to see if Blitz is able to make magic happen again.
This time is Genji.
Yeah, this time it's Genji. Gets popped right away. Tons of damage out of that Junkrat. Pick though with the res. There's a lot of miscoordination here. We got one coming in, then the other. Ult's not ready for Chowler. Blitzball swinging and getting nothing.
A lot of
They're
fans
in
for
deep,
Allen
but-
out there.
They're in deep, but the Winston's back. The Diva's in. A lot of disorganization right now as the final timer starts to come down. Inkbolt Blob, though, trying to just get something. Allen managed to sneak the res off despite all these dive characters. Stun coming in from Big Guy from behind.
Oh!
Cleans it up.
Wow.
And this is looking all Shambali here.
Oh, yeah. Paith with that total cleanup there is Junkrat.
Unless this ult does something crazy.
Allen
So really
chopping off the
close game
heels.
here as we kind of start to wrap stuff up here. The Omnics trying to hang on, but again, with the just staggering in like that's going to be difficult.
Wow.
And they make the win. Unbelievable plays there at the end. Just kind of across the board. You just saw non-stop skills. Blitzball, though, popping that tracer ult. Let's see it.
Let's see which one it is.
Oh, yeah. Stick, double stick, picking up another.
And the follow-up. Very nice.
Nice plays there.
14k healing there on Picks. With
Yeah.
65% kill participation done by the other Mercy.
I was going to say, you see
Allen's
like
too.
the pocket and then the DPS.
And then the
right
DPS.
there.
Wow, that is.
All right. Well, we are going to
So we saw some range there.
We're going to change the guard one more time. We've got one matchup left here to go through. So far, the games have been close, but all 2-0s.